Protests against Iran's clerical ruling system are continuing to expand. Activists describe the situation as a new phase of confrontation with the authorities. New cities and villages are joining the demonstrations, along with people from different social groups. What initially began as protests against the economic crisis on December 28th has now taken on a clear anti-regime political character. Protesters are chanting slogans such as "Death to the Dictator" and "Reza Shah Return." For many observers, these scenes strongly recall the events leading up to the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Over the past 48 hours, protests have spread to additional districts of the capital, Tehran, as well as to the country's second-largest city, Mashhad. Demonstrations have also expanded to provincial centers, such as Abadan in southwestern Iran and Baruzhan in central Iran, with the list of smaller towns continuing to grow. One of the largest protests was reported in the western city of Abadan, where the main streets were filled with demonstrators. Western regions of Iran, where many ethnic minorities live, have become some of the main centers of protest, and also the areas facing the harshest government crackdowns. In addition to street demonstrations, merchants in many of Iran's main bazaars have closed their shops in support of the protesters, launching strikes. Many Iranians are openly comparing these actions to the decisive bazaar strikes of 1979, which played a key role in the fall of the Shah's regime. The primary trigger for the protests is Iran's severe economic crisis. The sharp depreciation of the national currency, the rial, has caused the prices of basic goods to rise almost hourly. This has strengthened public fears that the country is approaching economic collapse. As protests continue to expand, clashes with security forces have become more frequent in some cities. Reports indicate that security forces have used tear gas and, in some cases, live ammunition. According to activists inside the country, the nationwide demonstrations show that a large number of Iranians want the clerical system to leave power. At the same time, they emphasize that any change must come from within the country, not as a result of foreign intervention. Meanwhile, the United States government has warned that if violent repression against protesters continues, military intervention could be considered.
We are watching this closely. If they begin killing people as they have in the past, there will be a very strong response from the United States, officials said.